Well, very pleased. We've had a good week of practice. Very, very competitive. That's what this time of year is for. A lot of possessions where we're going up and down. Guys are competing for playing time, and obviously with as many new faces on the roster this year, some of those practices get heated and competitive and intense, and as well they should. One of the things we've done to try to help give these guys a feel for what college basketball is all about is we've brought in officials quite a bit lately, and that's certainly been interesting. There's a lot of new rules and new emphasis this year in college basketball. Each and every year they talk about points of emphasis, and some years it seems like it gets carried out consistently. Other years we always kind of laugh about, oh, this year they're going to call 3 seconds, or this year they're going to call the physicality in the post. But there is a real concerted effort, actual rule changes and interpretation changes. The officials are all on board on how the game of college basketball is going to be called this year, and quite frankly, depending on how quickly players adjust and coaches adjust, will be the frustration level of fans, I believe. We've seen in our times with officials in here just a ton of fouls called, going more toward the NBA rules of how you can guard the ball. You really have to keep your hands off. The college game, most people don't realize, is a lot more physical than the NBA game, whether it's guarding the basketball or playing in the post. And there's really an emphasis now to clean that up. So if our players don't adjust, you'll see quite a few free throw attempts early in the season. Scores will be up, but so will the length of time of games, and so it'll be interesting to see how that plays out. Our team last year was 4th in the country in rate of getting to the free throw line, and that's out of 345 teams. So arguably we were the best in the country at doing that because we had 4 guys that could really drive the basketball. This team brings some different skills to the table and some versatility. We have a few more shooters that can spread the floor. But as you said, we'll have to have more guys ready, especially at certain key positions, because you don't know what a certain night could be. A couple quick fouls on a young man, and what you've worked on all during practice and in the sterile environment of your own gym, and it all goes out the window, and you have to make adjustments quickly. So this young team is going to need to be prepared for those things, and that's one of the things we're working on, and why we're bringing in the referees so many times. Well, the popcorn's popping, as I say, and so it'll be always interesting to see who can perform when the game lights come on and the popcorn's popping and people are in the building. And we're all excited about that time. Obviously, our neighbors from across the street always give us a good test and a great look at our team and what we need to work on. Coach Gio does a fantastic job. So I expect a hard-fought game and something that really prepares us well for the season. We're fortunate to have an exhibition game like that every year that has such a regular season feel to it, because we know how hard they'll compete, and regardless of what the score is, there's such a familiarity with both teams. Everybody plays really hard.